What is your experience still in Bangladesh, still now in Bangladesh?
So this is my second visit to Bangladesh. I came in 2016. I absolutely love the country. I've only been to Dhaka and Chattogram, but both of them are very beautiful cities and a lot of lovely welcome from the people. And the cricket is always fantastic here as well. Always good competitive cricket between England and Bangladesh, and it's great to watch.
What do you accept, think Bangladesh tour in England and Bangladesh one day and T20 series? What is your uh, expectation in this series?
I always expect when England and Bangladesh play Bangladesh for it to be very tight, especially in these conditions where Bangladesh have got such good spin bowlers like Shakib Al Hassan, Mehdi Hassan, Tajul Islam. You've got amazing spin bowlers, and England historically haven't played spin bowling that well, so it can be difficult for England. For England to win the one-day series was a really, really big achievement. Obviously, they were the first team since 2016 to do that when England last visited. So that was an amazing achievement. They were very proud of that. And I didn't really expect them to do that. I think if they could come away with a T20 series win as well, that would be an amazing achievement. It's very competitive cricket.
What difference between Bangladesh and England cricket?
Well, normally Bangladesh have better spin bowlers, but England have Adil Rashid, who's a kind of all-time great player for them. And England have better fast bowlers because the conditions in England are more suited to fast bowling. But Bangladesh have got actually a really good crop of seam bowlers. Now you see Tuscan Ahmed, Hassan, Mustafizur, obviously he's more variations, but he's a lovely bowler. So they compare quite well now. They match up quite nicely. England, I think, has a greater depth of talent. There's more of a difference between our Test team and our one-day team, but they're very closely matched teams. They compare well. I think in Test cricket, England are probably a better team at the moment, led by Ben Stokes. But in one-day cricket, very, very competitive.
Do you follow Bangladesh? What type of change in Bangladesh cricket you follow?
Well,
since 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, well, I have followed Bangladesh cricket closely, especially since 2016 when I first visited the country. Obviously, one thing that interests me is obviously Bangladesh has got a series of great players who have kind of dominated their team for a long time. So Tamim Iqbal, Mushfiqur, Shakib. It's interesting to watch the development of other players coming through. So Liton Das, it's been wonderful to see him play so well. Compared to when Bangladesh first came to England in 2005, 2010, they should be allowed to come to play in England. And that's how you develop. You get exposed to different conditions. Yes, it can be painful. There can be some tough moments. You lose games, but that's the only way to improve.
England is a great cricket nation. 100 years their cricket history, but they're helping nation for others for country. But after 2010, England not invite Bangladesh for series. What the reason behind, you think?
I don't know the exact reason, but it's probably normally comes down to money. These things. I think England need to be better global citizens and host more teams like Bangladesh. I would like to see Zimbabwe when Zimbabwe last came to England. But often it's economic. England play a lot against Australia and India, and that is often it's very entertaining cricket, close series, and it's very popular with fans in England, but it's not good for the game if you're only playing against. You need teams to play against, and England need to help nurture the likes of Bangladesh by inviting them to England and playing Test series, one-day series against them, and selling out crowds. There's so many Bangladeshi people in the UK who would love to see England host them, and I think it's about time they did.
Is the true financial reason cricket in England not invite Bangladesh? Is that true?
It's definitely a contributing factor, no doubt.
Okay. If do you think they should to invite Bangladesh?
Definitely, absolutely, as soon as possible. As soon as possible.
Still now, what kind of development need Bangladesh?
What kind of development? They need exactly that kind of development. They need to be invited to places like England. They obviously won a Test match in New Zealand last year, which was an amazing achievement. In those conditions, because Bangladesh are fantastic in conditions like this where the ball spins a lot, but you've developed a great group of fast bowlers who can compete in those kind of conditions as well. Abadot, Tuscan can cause trouble in those conditions, but the only way you improve is by experiencing them. So I would like to see more nations follow New Zealand and host Bangladesh.
This is your second visit in Bangladesh. which thing you are you most like in Bangladesh?
The thing I most like in Bangladesh is definitely the cricket fans and people who love the game here. I love the passion. I'm really looking forward to seeing it getting busy here today. Obviously, not quite full yet, but it will be later. And I love the noise that Bangladeshi fans make. I love the passion for the game.